So that kind of got you hook, line, and sinkered into this whole relationship that, man, what we do in this weight room can actually transfer to what we do on the field or the court.
Yeah, I saw it in myself, and then I got out of the Navy and I decided to finish school. So I got into a place called Castleton. It's now called Castleton University. It was called Castleton State College when I went there, again in Vermont. And so I wanted to do something related to, it was physical education at the time, but it was with an emphasis, not in teaching, but more in fitness and stuff like that. And again, this time around, while I was a student, I was also an assistant basketball coach at the time. Coaching's always been in my blood in some way, shape, or form. Primarily it was basketball coaching most of my career until the last 15 or so. So college there, I was coaching, and then I was doing kind of strength and conditioning stuff on the side. Again, not really knowing what I was doing necessarily. And then that turned into working part-time in some fitness clubs, and like you've alluded to, I think I've done a little bit of everything in the industry. So after college, I was really just working part-time at a health club just as a fitness desk guy, you know, cleaning equipment, part-time to get my membership and still train and play basketball in men's leagues and stuff like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You're still an athlete.
Yeah, I was still an athlete. Actually, at that time, and I have to brag a little bit, but when I was 25, I got out of the Navy, and I had a 37-inch vertical jump. I could dunk a basketball almost every single time I tried. I mean,
wow.
I had some hops, and I attribute a lot of it to also training. But then it kind of snowballed from there. So the guy, Dave Piquel, who was my general manager at the fitness club, really noticed how much I loved and how passionate I was about just working in the fitness club. So they brought me on full time. I got a personal trainer certification through another organization, just kind of get my feet wet, kind of a starter one. And then I started talking to people and going to different workshops and clinics, and they said, "Oh man, you know, you're interested in training athletes. You need to get the CSCS certification." Absolutely. And so that started me down kind of the path that led, you know, to that next, the next step, so to speak.